Okay, a brisk Sunday morning in my hometown where I grew up, El Dorado, Kansas. Behind me is an empty lot where my Jefferson's grade school used to be, and they've moved the school up north here a couple hundred yards. It looks like a beautiful facility. As near as I can tell, it's sitting pretty much right on top of where I ran track and played football. Yesterday, went to 5 different communities in southeast Kansas doing town halls. Thought I might share a few of those reflections after I got to sleep on what the people were talking about. You know, first of all, record-setting crowds, probably 3 to 4, 5 times more people than we've ever had before. On the one hand, so many people were encouraging, praying for us, grateful for the votes we taken, the tough votes, just lots of personal encouragement. But the overall tone was anger. Well, what are they angry about? They're angry that they're being canceled. They're angry about their freedoms of speech being threatened, that they're being censored. They're angered by the policy, the far left policy coming out of DC, policy that not only is censoring us, but things like the Equality Act, which is not so equal, right? It takes away the rights of girls. It allows boys to compete in girls' sports. So they're very angry about that legislation coming out of the House. They're very angry about the $2 trillion bill that passed the House on the wee hours of Saturday morning. Legislation that they're touting as helping for COVID relief, but really the people I saw yesterday will never see any of the benefit from those dollars that we're borrowing from their grandchildren. So they're angry about that legislation, that it's really not directed towards COVID. You want to know what they're really angry about, and that's the situation in Topeka, where the unemployment insurance dollars are not reaching the people that it's meant for. Every place we went, maybe dozens of people, they're angered that they've not received their unemployment checks that's due them for months at a time. So many people who are, they have electric bills to pay, they need to get groceries, all those types of things. And here we added extra benefits for the unemployment insurance from the previous COVID packages, and they're not reaching the people who need it the most. So that's really frustrating. And then we found out that there's $600 million of fraud in Kansas on the unemployment insurance. So that's really frustrating to find out as well. People are very angry about what the cost of their electricity and natural gas bills may be, and we're looking into that. We've been looking into that since the day we saw the prices go up exponentially over a week ago. So anyway, and then lastly is this. Kansans basically have this real strong libertarian tendency that they just really want to be left alone to raise our families. We certainly want the federal government to provide for our safety and our health and our security as best possible. But beyond that, leave us alone. Let us raise our families. We like to work. We want our kids to be in school. And we don't like this attitude coming out of Washington, D.C. from the far left that they know what's best for us. Look, we're most of us 5th, 6th, 7th generation Kansans. We want to raise our families on our own. We don't mind working. We had a lot of angry people, and I'll be taking that tone back to Washington with me, but working hard to solve the problems too. Appreciate everybody coming out yesterday. Appreciate your continued prayers for our family. Thank you so much. It's good to be back home and seeing my folks. Bye-bye.